I want to share with you one of my favorite stories in the whole world. It is a folk tale by Pete Seeger, and the name of the book is called Abiyoyo. Abiyoyo is a story about a young boy and his father. I have told this story probably to every school in District 87 and 88 and beyond, and even in church. Like I said, it's a story about a young boy and his father. The boy played a ukulele, and the father was a magician, and they lived in this town. And they would aggravate people. The father would walk up and do magic tricks that caused people to be so angry. They said, look, get your son and you get your magic wand and you get out of that town. You go. So they made the boy and the father live on the edge of town. Now, in this town, they used to tell stories. They told stories about a giant that was so big that he would eat people up. And his name was Abiyoyo. And people really didn't believe the story, but they told it anyway. Well, one day, the sun rose blood red over the hills, and the first people got up and looked out the window, and they can see a great big shadow in front of the sun. And they could feel the whole ground shake. And just then, the boy got up and he looked out the window and he said, Pa, what's that coming over the field? He said, why, son, that is Abiyoyo. He said, oh, if only I can get him to lie down, I can make him disappear. And the boy said, well, come up with me, father. And the boy and his father ran across the field. And there was Abiyoyo. He had long fingernails because he hadn't cut them. He had stinky breath because he didn't brush it. He had long matted hair because he didn't comb it. And he raised up his claw. And just then the boy whips out his ukulele and he starts to play. Abiyoyo, Abiyoyo. Abiyoyo, Abiyoyo. Well, the giant had never heard a song with his name in it before, and his foolish grin spread across his face, and he started to dance. Abiyoyo, 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 Abiyoyo. The giant got so tired, he fell down to the ground, and up steps that father with his magic wand, and he went, soup! And the giant disappeared. Now the people got up and looked out the window, and they said, my God, the giant has disappeared. They ran across the field and they lift the boy and his father upon their shoulders and they say, come back to town and bring your darn ukulele. We don't care anymore. And they started to praise in their own tongue. And they sang a victory song. Abiyoyo, 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 and they praised the father and son. Abiyoyo, because they had killed the giant. Abiyoyo, 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 and they lived happily. There is nothing in the world you can do without the Father and the Son. God says that every knee shall bow and every tongue shall praise him. One day, you can do nothing without the Father and the Son. Have a good day, Facebook. This is Sophie B, and I'm signing off.